Well, good evening. I'm Dewan. I'm here along with Taylor and Chuck, and we are here for Experience Mid-Valley Fellowship, our weekly drop-in to let you know what's happening in support programs. We do have programs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so sometimes you'll see us on Tuesdays or Thursdays. Today is Tuesday, so we're part of the Tuesday crew. So tonight, Chuck, you're facilitating a lesson, and what group are you facilitating that for?
I am facilitating for Clean Heart Year 2. And the lesson is Helping Your Wife, chapter 1 and 2. And it deals with helping her with her dealing with your addiction and helping her move forward.
Mm-hmm. That was significant in your journey, right?
Yes. The heartache I caused my wife, it was something I really wanted to do, was anything I could to help her get through her process because I owed it to her. Mm. So, and this can be a very significant lesson for the men.
Yeah. What are a couple things that are, or one thing that's helpful for the guys to know when they're helping their wives through their process?
One thing is, they really need to learn how to pray for their wives, and not for what's best for them, but what's best for their wife in her journey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know that's something that you emphasize a lot when you lead a small group, is sort of getting guys to pray with their spouse or significant other.
Yeah. Yes, I give them a homework assignment to pray with their spouses at least once or twice a week, preferably every day of the week.
Yeah, that's good. Well, and this year you're paired with Taylor for leading a small group, right?
Yes.
So Taylor, talk to me a little bit about what it's been like to lead a small group and kind of what your observations of that are.
Yeah, it's been amazing leading with Chuck and just getting to know the guys and just walking along as they strive to holiness and healing in their own lives. It's been really incredible just seeing guys that come together that don't really know each other and they don't know us, and just the vulnerability and the trust that has been building over week to week has been really amazing. And the Holy Spirit's really just working in each of us, and even myself as a leader, I'm being convicted each week and just growing alongside them. So it's been a real honor.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah. And I'm going to be leading, facilitating a lesson for another group. So Chuck's for Clean Heart Year 2, which is Clean Heart is for men who are struggling with pornography or sexual addiction. I'm going to be facilitating a lesson for Taking Back Ground, which is for men and women who are struggling with unwanted same-sex desires. And the lesson I'm doing tonight is called Emotional Dependency, which certainly in my own journey was a huge piece that I had to work through and had to navigate. It's that place, emotional dependency is essentially when you look to another person as your source of security or your source of security or of identification or whatever, that you kind of go, I can be okay as long as I have that other person. But if I don't have that other person, then I'm not going to be okay. And which isn't true. That's not the way we're designed to function. That ultimately there's only one relationship in which we should be dependent, which is God. That it's necessary for us to be dependent on Him constantly. But when it comes to other people, it's valuable to have relationships, but not to have that sort of like, I need this person and I have to hold on to them. And so we're going to be working through that tonight, talking about what it looks like and how to overcome it in all those pieces. And we have some other lessons that are happening tonight too. I don't off the top of my head know what all of them are right now. But that's kind of some of the broad strokes of what's happening. We are in our last couple of weeks before we take the December break. And so we're also going to be getting the participants ready for what it looks like to take a break from groups and to engage in their support systems that are outside of Mid-Valley Fellowship. Why do we encourage people to engage in support outside of Mid-Valley Fellowship?
So they don't have a very hard time going through the time when they're not meeting with us and struggle more and end up relapsing or going back. Mm-hmm. And they're going to need to have a support system when they're done with programs as they move forward in their life.
Yeah. Because the things that we're teaching as far as relationships and support systems and all that are things that all of us need for a lifetime. Yes. It's not just that people need it for while they're in groups, but they need it forever. And we can't be available for everyone for a lifetime. And so it's important for people to learn how to develop those skills and develop relationships. So that's a little piece of what's happening tonight. As always, we value your prayers. Encourage you to share this video, like the video, and also to be praying for us. But until next week, this is Experience Mid-Valley Fellowship, and we'll see you next time.